Okay, hello, welcome to the stream. My name's Milo, my pronouns are they, them, and we're continuing the run through of all the many Sonic games on the 8-bit systems, the Master System and the Game Gear. So this time I'm going to, I guess, finish the Sonic platformers, hopefully. So, hold on, just getting myself organized. Yeah, so this is Sonic Labyrinth. It's sort of an isometric... It's, I was going to say 3D. It's sort of taking the gameplay of 3D Blast, converting it to 8-bit, which is a tall order, but they tried. When I'm done with this, I'll give a go to Sonic Blast, which kind of is inspired by 3D Blast in other ways, but we'll see. So the first thing I wanted to demonstrate with Labyrinth is that it's a Game Gear exclusive game, but it has a fan-made patch to convert it to the Master System, which results in some garbled graphics at times. I think this looks pretty bad, so I'm not going to be playing this version. I just wanted to show you what it looks like. If we go into actual gameplay, you can really see how Labyrinth, how the sort of garbage graphics really get in the way of readability, and they get rewritten as the screen moves, but they often look wrong if you're going in certain directions. So yeah, I don't think it looks very good. So I'm just going to play the original Game Gear version without the patch. So got a setup for that here, and I need to change the display setting. Okay, there we go. So that should look better. This is the game as originally presented on the Game Gear. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. Also, a lot of times when games go from Game Gear to Master System, there's some kind of graphical compromise because the Game Gear had slightly better hardware for color depth and things like this. We'll see that in 3D Blast, which had an official Master System conversion. Sorry, Blast, not 3D Blast. Okay, so Time Attack's interesting. It's built into the game. It's pretty cool. Config just changes the key buttons. Now, I don't know... Okay, so they couldn't fit, or couldn't spell the word straight. So it's called straight. And slant means, because this is an isometric game, it maps your directional inputs to diagonal inputs, which is interesting. A good option to have for an isometric game for sure. I'll stick with straight because I think it makes more sense. Because Sonic's movements aren't locked to diagonals. So yeah, that's a problem with early isometric platformers, unlike the Spectrum, where you are locked into those diagonals, but they don't correspond to directional inputs, at least the way we understand them now. Oh, look how bright and vibrant this is. This is good stuff. So there's a bit in the manual about the plot of this game, and it's very similar to 3D Blast in some ways. Robotnik... Oh god, the flashing is awful. Okay, so those triangles are the power-up items, and they cycle through different things. Like, they're not just images of power-ups like they are in most games. You have to remember what the pattern corresponds to. Alright, so the plot, such as it is, goes something like this. Robotnik manages to sneak up on Sonic while he's sleeping, or at least his minions do. And they swap his shoes for special boots that make you go slow. So without his trademark speed, what hope does Sonic have? When Sonic realizes as he goes, but I can still spin dash, so that's fine. So you can see his walking speed, extremely slow. But we can spin dash in any direction. Oh, and we can charge it up for a longer, or more powerful dash. That's really cool, actually. So I don't know where the last key is. Do we need to beat Badniks to get it? Ah, there it is. We did need to beat Badniks. So you can also hit the button again after spin dashing to brake and come to a stop, which is very helpful. So yeah, in this game you don't have a time limit. You don't have health or like rings for health. But if you get hit, you lose time, and you have to beat a level within the time limit. And that's what we've done. Hooray! Some of the power-ups give you more time. Yeah. So, okay, so after Robotnik swaps the shoes with the boots that make you go slow, he immediately tells Sonic how to fix the problem, how to remove the shoes, because they can't be removed in ordinary means. But you can remove them with the powers of the Chaos Emeralds. Which is kind of a, I don't know, a downgrade for the mystical powers in some ways. Alright, so here's the power-up triangles. That one, hourglass, gives you more time, for example. So we remember that the yellow triangle sticking up like that is an hourglass. Kind of looks like one, I guess. One of them gives you a 1-up, one of them makes you invincible. I don't think I'll try and get the invincible one because of the flashing. Ah, speed up. Kind of helpful. Otherwise we've got to spin dash everywhere and you kind of go a little bit out of control. Which is a nice little risk reward kind of thing. Sacrifice control for speed. Oh, the flashing is bloody awful. It's really bad, I'm sorry. I'll definitely have to put a warning on this video. So yeah, Robotnik does tell Sonic how to remove the shoes. He says, come into my super labyrinth and get the Chaos Emeralds from there if you dare. And you never will be able to do it because you can't run now. But he underestimates Sonic as usual. And as is the case often with these 8-bit games, there are 6 Chaos Emeralds. That's right, the mystical 6 Chaos Emeralds. Wait, blue? Yeah. So green? A question mark? What? I need to look up the manual on this one. Okay. Sonic Labyrinth. Items. I thought I had a handle on all these, but that sort of just made a key appear. Grab this item to make all badniks on screen disappear. Okay, so it's a screen clearing bomb. And it so happened that there was a badnik there that was holding a key. And I got the key, thanks to that. Okay. So that's that one. Wait, did I do green? Invincibility. Red? Also invincibility? Hold on, I must have mistimed that. Green? Question mark. Maybe the green... There's like a wild card one that can just give you anything, right? I think. No, I might be wrong. Run faster, hourglass, the bomb, invincibility, or 1-up. Yeah, I'm not sure which one is the 1-up, but we'll figure it out. Okay, also enemies respawn. That's annoying. Yeah, it's unfortunate this never got a real Master System port because getting a larger view of these stages would be pretty useful. They kind of... they look like they're a little bit maze-like. What is this? Is this a baddie? I guess it is. Very strange looking. Die. Alright, so probably a badnik is holding the last key, or I just haven't explored. Yep, there it is. Okay, cool. So they kind of look the same on when they're on the world map, but once you pick them up, they kind of correspond to a color. Get the 3 keys. Yeah, so we've got 4 worlds, 4 acts in each. One of them is a boss. Maybe it's 4 plus boss, either way. Yeah, like I was saying before, 8-bit Sonic, there's 6 Chaos Emeralds. That's kind of the rule. But there's only 5 that you can get through normal gameplay. And you just get them by beating the bosses, including the final boss. Okay, we're on a boss act now, where rings do actually come into play. So they're not timed, the boss fights aren't timed, I guess, but instead you do a little speed zone beforehand to gather rings that will help you in the boss fight. I think you lose 10 rings each time you get hit or something like that. Oh wow, this is very pinball, or should I say spinball. It's kind of mesh shoot. Okay, here we are, boss 1. Wait, a wave fight? What's going on here? Also, did my sprite get bigger? Ah, okay, beat the minion and the boss shows up. This looks like a gorilla-esque baddie. How am I supposed to know what my ring count is? I guess you just play until you die. I don't know. Oh, there it goes. Well, never mind. That didn't happen. Also, it's interesting that we have a gorilla here because one of the interesting things about 3D Blast is it has a pre-rendered art style, and people think they were kind of chasing the success of Donkey Kong Country at the time, which was 1994. This game's late 95, but it's kind of in a way, it's a companion game to 3D Blast, which I think was released in 96. I didn't look that up. Labyrinth of the Sea. Okay, so we're in Zone 2 now. Got to keep an eye out for Zone 2-3, which is a very important zone to discover. Oh, we just wait for them to change direction. Yeah. Talking of Donkey Kong Country, we've got blast barrels now. Okay, so by hitting that fish, I've entered an interstitial zone here. Hope air is not a factor. Wow, look at that sprite. Lovely stuff. Ah! You have a key, thank you. Hey, where'd it go? Alright, we need to get back on the platforms to get the last key. Oh, maybe air is a factor. Oh no, that's a booster. Okay, cool. This cannon will help me. What? Okay, fine. So we're gonna have an indirect route to get back via cannon, I expect. It is an interesting movement system, going slow but then using the spin dash to get a boost. What this game most reminds me of though is Kirby's Dream Course, which I never owned it, but I played a fair bit of it with my brother on the SNES Mini when that came out. That was a fun time. Similar kind of isometric game on a pixel-based system. But how do I get back? It had this kind of mini golf play style where you take turns, like hitting Kirby like a snooker ball. It's like a combination of snooker and mini golf. But it had the checkered floors and everything. Oh yeah, like this. Nice. What? Oh. I'm so confused. What? I got back to the goal, but I couldn't get out of the cannon. Or was that the start? No, that might have been the start. The goal being a different place. I wasn't reading the door. Have I even seen the goal? Did I forget? Let's retrace some steps here. That's kind of a little loop. Oh, yeah, so if you get hit, not only do you lose time, but the keys fly out of you. You gotta recollect them, much like the rings in normal games. But if you take too long, they will return to their original locations. Also, I've got a life counter on screen. Is that always there? Oh, I don't want that to happen, thank you. I got no issue about the rewinds. Oh, there's the goal, okay. I must have seen that, but how do I get there? Should be a simple matter. Wait. Yeah. These cannons are weird, like, they only go two directions based on the way you entered them from, but they can change. Yeah, it's odd. Okay, so to explain about the Chaos Emeralds, there's 6 of them, but one is in a hidden location. We're coming up on it now, but ordinarily you would get through the whole game without finding this 6th one, and then you get the bad ending, and then after the bad ending, it tells you what you need to do to get it, but I already know how to get it thanks to, like, the internet, so I saw like a 6 triangle pink pattern, which is probably the 1-up, but it's not coming back. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's really quick. There we go. You gotta be very fast to get the 1-up because it's a more desirable one. Wow, that cuttlefish is pretty cool. Oh, great. A teleporter maze. Oh, I hate these. Alright. So, I should say something about 3D Blast. I'm not going to play it on this series. It doesn't really fit the vibe. Because I'm mainly just doing the 8-bit games for the most part. But it is kind of... In some way it was my introduction to Sonic. It's one of the first Sonic games that I remember putting any time into. Because we picked up the Mega Collection Plus on the Xbox, sort of on a whim. And yeah, that's the only one that really sort of caught my attention for longer than a few minutes, was 3D Blast. I don't think I've ever beat it, but I did find it quite interesting. Of course, it's isometric, but on more powerful systems. And I think Sonic can actually jump in it, unlike this one. Just did a rewind because I spotted this key down here, so now we just gotta find that goal. That's start. Can we boost off there? Yeah, I hate these things. Most of them just make the screen flash and it's very, yeah, bad on the eyes. Yeah, okay. Oops. So, like, this is on the Xbox, so it's an introduction to these games. They, I guess, felt, you know, old at the time. Not that I minded. Probably. But it does mean you're removed from the context and the zeitgeist of when they first came out and were their most impressive. Oh god, I'm going in circles. I don't know what I'm doing. 20 seconds. Oh, you actually lose time when you step in the mud. It's like lava that hurts you or something. Let's just grab an hourglass here. Okay, cool. Give me time. Alright, I don't know what's going on here. So that's just a two-way one. They don't always go back to the one you... Wait, no. What? Oh, okay. We're back here. We're at the goal. Yeah, stumbled on it. That's alright. It's valid. Alright. Next stage is the one that has the entrance to the bonus stage that you would find out after getting the bad ending. But I know how to do it. I like that it grades your speed in completing the level as a, like, unit speed. Kilometers per hour. Okay, so in this level we need to find a cannon. We've seen cannons before, of course. I also read that power-ups don't appear on this stage because this octopus character uses the cycling color palette for its eyes, and they couldn't use it on both the octopus and on the power-ups, I guess. Which is kind of a technical limitation. So I think it said it was in the bottom left. Yeah, this thing. So it's kind of a cannon. I got a key by getting out of it. But if you... Oh, and a time bonus. Nice. But if you get in that cannon while holding a certain button combination, it will instead shoot you off to a bonus stage. So let's go do that. So we're going to hold right and 1 and 2 simultaneously. and we fall in a different place. Kind of arbitrary, but yeah, hit the switch. Switch is on. Now what? Is that all I need to do? Hold on, I gotta look this up. I was referencing info.sonicretro.org. Again, very good resource. That's where I got the box arts that border the screen now, as well as manuals. Okay. Oh, and there's a password thing. Oh yeah, in Time Attack, you gotta get a good time, and then it gives you a password, which you use to enter a contest in Japan at the time. Okay, bonus stage. A switch for the bonus door. Okay, so now I find the door in the stage somewhere. Okay. Cool. Is that it? That's the start. So it'll be somewhere else. Also, you can see the switch from a place very near the start if you walk over there. Oh, the keys give you a time bonus. That's nice. So where is the door? No! There's a door. It says bonus. I guess I don't need the keys to do it. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think you don't really need to, like, get anything to pass it. Like, I've succeeded just by coming here. But, you know, it's a unique environment. We actually saw it on the attract mode screen, but, yeah, it's got elements that aren't in the regular stages of the game. But yeah, you don't have to do anything to earn the Chaos Emerald, but you can earn extra lives by grabbing the rings, and each one gives you 25, so you really just need 4 rings to grab a life. Oh. Okay. Oh, and the keys stayed where they were from being hit. Oops. Oh. 5 frames, very good. I wonder if the keys actually protect you. I think I only had the 2, right? Well, either way. Gotta get the other one. Ugh. Yeah, so I think by going in that bonus stage, I'm now on the track to get the good ending. I'm not sure how different it is. I did look up a bit about the ending of Sonic Blast, but that'll be next on the docket. Ugh, that's so annoying. I don't want to deal with that. Okay. Cool. This is a shortcut back, I guess, so we won't take that. That's the cannon. Oh. Do I need to get this one again? No. So it's somewhere else. Okay. Can I even hurt the octopuses? I don't know if I went up here. Oh. Ugh, this... I'm gonna have to start looking at maps if this gets... Oh, it's here. Okay. Weird. It must have gone to somewhere and then eventually reset to there, but I sort of missed it and then missed the reset too. Oh well. No harm done. Quiet chat today, nobody's here. Oh well. They're missing all the fun in Sonic Labyrinth on the Game Gear. Woo! Okay, boss time for Labyrinth of the Sea. The Super Labyrinth contains sub-labyrinths, I guess. Robotnik's plans are getting a little too elaborate, if you ask me. What? I lost all my rings from hitting those spikes? And there's only a tiny gap in the middle? That's so rude. Okay. Yeah, not happy about that one. Okay. Yeah, I'm sad Gibbon's not here, because she was saying this is like her favorite of the Game Gear ones. Whoa, what the frick? I can't... I don't know if it tells you your ring count anywhere. I love the boss sprites in this game. They're so big and expressive and nice looking. So this is kind of combination clam crab or cram clab. Some kind of clamb. Ah, I guess we gotta hit it when it's open. So charge up. Boom! Nice. Oh. Hey, we did it. Chaos Emerald Gat. And they actually look like the emeralds now. They don't always look the same game to game. But the number, the color, the cut of them changes a lot in the first few years of the Sonic series lifespan. Labyrinth of the Factory. I like the look of this place. Oh, sticky water. Gross. Oh, I saw that. You've got a key. Gimme. Cool. This game's fun. I'm enjoying it. Oh, missed the platform. That probably leads to a key, I gotta assume. Bit of sprite flashing there. A slow teleporter, not like the doors in the Labyrinth of the Sea. Okay. Oh, they do look different colors on the map. I was wrong. Wait, what? It didn't even let me... It, like, vacuumed me back in. No worry. So... Oh, it's right here. Wow. Easy. Well, I'm not sure where the goal is. No... Here it is. Pretty easy level, although I did rewind the times I got hit, so you know, that's fine. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I didn't have any more notes about this one. Oh, I do have one more note, actually. It's my top note on this page, which is about the developers of all the different 8-bit games, which is important because sometimes we can find connections between them or credit people who don't get properly credited in the credit sequence. So to be fair, I haven't, in this case, done the research on individual names, but I can tell you the company behind this one. Whoop. So that is what is below these levels, I see. Yes, so I can tell you who made this. Minato Giken is the name of the company who's behind this little Game Gear game. Do you have a key? It doesn't look like it. So they haven't done any of the other Sonic 8-bit games, so you won't recognize their name from there, but you might recognize their name from... let's see, they did Game Gear or Master System... Game Gear and or Master System ports of popular Mega Drive games, Dynamite Headdy and Baku Baku Animal. So Dynamite Headdy is the platform where you throw your head off your body. One of the games like that. Decap Attack is another one. And yeah, Baku Baku Animal is like a tile matching puzzle game kind of thing. Oh, it's a trap. How rude. Baku Baku Animal I mostly know for having a completely bonkers like cover artwork with a 3D rendered monkey face screaming at you. But it's sort of primitive 3D rendering, very spheroid. Oh, the trap platform. I need to be able to go back though, right? I guess I'll just pop back in here. So this one won't work because it disappears. Oh, hi Gibbon. Yeah, you missed the first two worlds unfortunately, but I'm having a great time with this one. It's really cool. I was reflecting a bit on how 3D Blast is maybe my first Sonic game, and how it was like the only one that really caught my attention out of the classic ones that I tried because I had the Mega Collection Plus on the Xbox. And this is very much... Oh no, so I've been that way. Have I been... Ah, there it is. Wait, how do I get there? Through a teleporter. Ugh, so I just need to find the other side of that. Can this take me... Nope. The maze. The mazes. Or labyrinths, I should say. It is more of a maze than a labyrinth, I think, technically. But yeah, I'm really liking this one. It's especially... you know, impressive for the Game Gear. I briefly tried out the Master System conversion patch, but it's not a very good patch. It leaves a lot of junk graphics on the sides of the screen, beyond the borders of the original Game Gear resolution. So yeah, it would help a lot with this kind of open exploration kind of game, but yeah, unfortunately no good. But yeah, even in Game Gear form, I think, given your slow speed, I think it's not so bad to be limited in the screen size on this one. So I think it fits pretty well. Yeah. And I did get the secret Chaos Emerald bonus stage in the Labyrinth of the Sea in World 2. So we're good there. You did miss the Crab Clam boss fight and the Gorilla boss fight in World 1. So the boss designs are definitely highlights so far. Okay, now I need to get back to the goal. I think it was through this. Nope. Maybe over here? Let's grab the time up, because we're kind of going slow. Okay. No, it's the start. But yeah, not much of a plot on this one. Robotnik gives Sonic the slow down shoes and then says, "Get the Chaos Emeralds from my Super Labyrinth." That's the extent of it. I'm going in circles. I need to pick a path I haven't been recently. This way. Oh, okay. I made it. Hooray! 3D Blast had the extra stuff about going to Flicky Island and the different Flicky designs. Yeah. I wasn't sure about the release dates though when this came out in comparison to 3D Blast. Oh, the golds are right next to the start. How taunting! Boing! Okay. So, this is one of the games you had growing up, Gibbon, is that right? I remember you saying something like that. Did you ever get the good ending? Because I just read about how to get the 6th Chaos Emerald on the internet. So, but I've heard that there's a message at the end of the game if you get the bad ending that tells you what specific steps to go through in order to get that last Chaos Emerald. Probably not, she says. But she does say she liked this one a lot when she was younger. Yeah, nice. I know I probably would have struggled with Sonic platformers when I was an actual kid. So something a little bit more slow-paced like this would have been good for me, I think, if I'd had a Game Gear, of course. My first handheld was the Game Boy Color, and I didn't have many games on it. Had Wario Land 3, Pokemon Gold, Pokemon Yellow. We got the Zelda Oracle games later. Did I have a non-Nintendo game? I had Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, which, to be fair, is a quite good JRPG. What's going on here? There's still one more key, and I feel like I've been everywhere. Have I been on both sides of this? Because it takes you there, which seems pointless, because it's literally just there. Okay. Oh, rude. Okay, Gibbon is checking her notes. Apparently, Labyrinth came out in November 95, 3D Blast was November 96. Interesting. So 3D Blast is a year after this, but it's very similar in its setup, you know, the slowdown boots, the isometric perspective. I gotta wonder if Sega sort of commissioned it knowing that 3D Blast was in development. Did 3D Blast get delayed at all, maybe? Oh, I'm doing badly. So there's a way to get over here. Oh, I know. Bouncy! What? Okay. What? I guess not. I tried to bounce myself over that gap. I don't know if it works that way. No, you just can't make any headway over a gap, apparently. Is there another teleporter somewhere? I'm gonna run out of time. Oh, rude. I want to see what happens when you time up, actually. If it's any different in the game over screen. Oh, you just do the death animation. Okay. We have 8 lives, so it's no big deal. Not as easy to die in this game. Right, so we know how to get the first 2 keys pretty easy. Let me out! 3D Blast is also interesting because it was, of course, made by the British studio Traveller's Tales, which was Sega's first collaboration with them. But then they went on to, off the back of that, they were asked to make a Saturn game, and 3D Blast was ported to Saturn. But yeah, they then made Sonic R, which I played very recently and was a huge fan of. I think it's really cool. Great vibes in that game. What is going on here? Do I have to wait this platform out and it'll change direction later? I really do feel like I've been everywhere at this point. Because the pinball flippers just kill you. This just kills you. Electricity kills you. Where else can we go? Is there a sequence in the teleporters that will take you somewhere else? Maybe. Say I go in this one, come out here, and then go back into that one. Some secret like that. No? Again? I guess not. And I've been back into this one. I'm sure I've done that already. Yeah. It's so weird to have a two-way teleporter that's just such a small distance apart. Which feels like it's, you know, hiding a secret, right? Ugh, whatever. Kinda stumped at this point. So there's a gap over here, which just seems like a trap for the pinball flipper to hit you into. Aha! I wondered if that was the case. Okay. So Gibbon was doing a bit of research. 3D Blast went into development during Sonic 3 and Knuckles in '94. Oh, you rude little bastard. Sorry, excuse my French. You, sir, are a moron. Got him. Okay, so we can head back to the goal now. No, don't go in there. Please don't go in there. Anyway, yeah, so 3D Blast went into development during Sonic 3 and Knuckles in 1994, but was then farmed out to Traveler's Tales because Sonic Team had gone on to work on Nights into Dreams, and it took them a while to complete the game. She says, I imagine the 2 versions for Genesis and Saturn didn't help. Yeah. I'm not sure if Traveler's Tales did all the versions, because there was also maybe a PC port or something. And I've read that they have different special stages and things and like different graphical effects. Which is interesting. But yeah, thanks for the insight there. 3D Blast was apparently in development for quite a while, so it seems likely to me that this was maybe started in response to that, or like as an accompaniment to it. Okay, cool. Yeah, 94. That definitely lines up with this being released late 95. And with it being perhaps delayed in its transition out to a different development house. Do I need to destroy these? The boss, the big wall. Yeah, as Gibbon says, it's easy to imagine this as started as a 8-bit accompaniment to 3D Blast. It still is, basically, she says. Oh, what? Hang on a sec. This is bad. Let's just back up a bit. So doing more hits removes spikes, or it's shooting spikes? It's shooting spikes, okay, so that's not its health. But I am losing health. Let's grab the ring up here. Take a bit more care to get out of the way in between shots. It's interesting how each boss starts with a little wave of smaller enemies, and then the boss is a larger sized version of that enemy. It's a way of doing a King Mook without even introducing the basic mooks in earlier levels. They have the normal mooks as part of the boss introduced for the first time. Funny way of doing it. Okay, playing it safe, playing it safe. I guess it makes sense that the that the slowdown boots look identical to Sonic's shoes because they were meant to trick him into putting them on without knowing that they would slow him down. Okay, so that's zone 3 clear. We've got one more zone to do and then Eggman fight. And that'll be the end of the game. So we're coming on good pace to clear this in an hour, which should give us some time to play Sonic Blast afterwards. But yeah, I'm enjoying this one. Although, presumably it does get more difficult in the later stages here. Can't believe I didn't get hit by those arrows. What is this? The evil orb. Avoid the orb. Oh no, the guillotine. Oh, the spear trap. I like how they themed the spike trap. It's functionally the same in each world, but it has a different appearance in each world too, which is fun. When I go look at those archers, they kind of look funny and silly. Good badnik design. Yeah, so it's interesting to have the 3D Blast like companion game split up into 2 games basically, because this shares the gameplay more or less of 3D Blast, but the next game we're playing was actually released at the same time, has a similar name, similar graphic style, things like this. So like this doesn't have the name or the graphic style, whoop, or the time frame, but it definitely has the gameplay. Okay. And I suppose whenever you mention 3D Blast, it's worth bringing up John Burton's YouTube series and sort of fixed homebrew. Like, he worked on the original game, but in recent years he's done like a rework of it under the Mega Drive limitations. This is why I'm not sure if Traveler's Tales did the Saturn port, because like he's really focused on the Mega Drive version, but maybe that's just the one that he particularly worked on. But yeah, it's an interesting exercise in... Excuse me? We gotta get rid of these somehow. Okay. Yeah, interesting exercise in overcoming the limitations with more experience and like time and technical skills or whatever. Oh, Gibbons saying it's also the one he had the dev kit for lying around. That would explain it, yes. Why he picked the Mega Drive version if he still has the Mega Drive dev kit. Alright. Oh, there's another barrier. Nope, that's just the start goal. Okay. So over this way then. Ah, 2 more doors. Alright, we'll try this one. Presumably these all lead to keys pretty directly. No, maybe not. Okay, we always want the hourglass, I think, just to take that time pressure off. I am feeling the pressure in some levels. Oh, okay. Another switch, but I wonder if this leads to the bonus. Because the manual says that there's a bonus zone and that there's 2 doors that lead to it. So if the game gives you 2 chances to get the 6th Chaos Emerald, that would make some kind of sense. But since this level is a teleporter maze, I may not ever see that second door if there is one. Okay, so it's not that door. Sorry about the rewinding. Okay, so over here we've got 2 doors, and I went through that one last time, so this should lead to our last key. And a sentient fire! And I didn't see another bonus door, so maybe there is only one way to get in. That's what, like, Sonic Retro says. But the manual says different, which confuses me. Okay, now I just gotta get back to that goal. I think... Oh, maybe this leads there. Wait, what was that? Start, okay. Ah, and those barriers have gone. Probably because of the switch. Cool, so that's what the switch does. Oh, what's this? A unique level ending animation. That was really cute. It feels like... It's so weird for that to be a one-off. It feels like maybe they had more of those planned or something and cut them. Or didn't have time to implement them or whatever. Okay. So we're rapidly approaching the end of the game. This is the last proper level. Oh, we got bouncers again. Love these candles back here. Oh, who are you? Very friend-shaped. Okay. Key. Oh, rude. Which door? Actually, a loading screen there. Whoa! Hello! Look at this guy! That's cool. And these little glue pot men. They look just like the school glue pots. Oh man, I'm so lost. This level. It's even more of a maze than usual. Skipped all those doors. Okay, there's the goal. Try and remember that one. Okay. So, oh, so many doors. Whoa, hey! Rude. Let's go on this one. Okay. Whoa! A different aquatic enemy. Aha! Mine. Cool. You also get a time bonus for grabbing keys sometimes. So I think I came out of that one time. And that leads down to the end. So what about up here? I think I came out of there one time. How about we go in this one? This one? Nope. No, this leads to the goal. Okay, so don't go in there. How about this? Okay. I don't know how long this is going to take, so we'll grab the timepiece. The magic clock, as it's called in Japanese. According to Sonic Retro. So then... Oh, okay. Wait. Ugh. Alright, just start again. Too many doors. Alright, so these are all not it, I think. Oh. Could they have hidden one behind a waterfall? Look at this. Look at this. Okay. Well, never mind. That rewinding didn't help. And we've been up this one, and this one, and then this leads to more. Ah! So lost. Okay. They're trying to put landmarks in and make the different little areas distinctive, but it's not really helping me spatially, my spatial awareness. This is new. Oh, so this leads here. Okay, cool. So what we want to do is go up this way. Someone should do a fan remake of this, yeah. Maybe with a larger screen I would feel a lot better. Maybe they could add more landmarks if we had more graphical fidelity. Yeah, this would be a good candidate for it. Although honestly it plays quite well. Like, I'm not really noticing like technical limitations too much, apart from a bit of sprite flickering really. So I'm pretty impressed with it. Alright, so... okay. I don't remember how to get back to the goal, but it might be... Like, I'll know the screen that leads there when I'm on it, you know? But I gotta get there first. It's not that, obviously. Is it lower down? Also, I feel like spinning speeds greater than 1 or 2 are impractical, because you just go too fast and out of control. Oh, how about that? Maybe I was wrong. Maybe going as fast as you can actually is good, because it just sends you straight to the end. Definitely got lucky there. Oh yeah, that was the last level, right? So now we're at the castle boss. And I think the Eggman boss is after that. Ugh. Okay. What kind of robot are we facing this time? I'm gonna be honest, the spike wall was not very flavorful as enemy designs go. But here we've got a lot of little Eggmans, so presumably Eggman is gonna show up. But then where does the 5th Chaos Emerald come from? Oh, look at this guy! Very cool design. Okay, so we wait for the bomb to hit and then we get a chance to do an attack. Pretty easy to avoid, honestly. We don't get a chance to double hit. So, you know, I do like how Minato Giken got a chance to make an original title here, even if it's ostensibly a companion game in some ways, since there are other games where more conversions. At least the ones I noted. I'm sure they made a lot of other things, but that was the only ones I'd heard of. But yeah, as their only Sonic game, I think they did a really good job here. Oh, okay, you're getting faster. Tricky Dicky. Yeah! Oh no, the disembodied face! It's shooting Gemini lasers at me. Okay. But the same attack pattern, more or less. Dealt with the same way. I love that hat. Oops. Oh, what is that? That's not a Chaos Emerald. Very different cut. Okay, I have no idea what happens now. Looks like you do lose all your rings when you get hit. No matter how many you have. Oh, look at that sprite. It's beautiful. And he's dropped another one for no reason. That's how we got the 5th one. And it looks so different from the other Chaos Emeralds that we already got in the game. It's so weird. It is perfect. Wonderful. So this is the good ending, I guess? Okay, great. Whatever. Alright, names or pseudonyms? Well, initial and name. That's not bad, I guess. So yeah, thanks to these people. Hooray! Program with 1M, you'll love to see it. I believe this ROM is the same. Yeah, it looks like you missed Sonic Labyrinth. Unfortunate. Thank you, thank you. But we've got another game coming up. We're going to play Sonic Blast after this. That's right, Sonic has labyrinthed his last labyrinth. There are no more labyrinths after this. I'm trying to think of another labyrinth in the Sonic series, and I just can't. There aren't any others. Wait, what? Secret command. Wait, what is this? Oh, that's right. I think I read that if you enter that code, you would get to a level select screen. I didn't... It went by too quickly for me to remember what it was, but I'm sure it's written down somewhere online. Yeah. Okay, it says 27 minutes. I've been playing for an hour, but... So, yeah, I don't know. In-game time. Whatever. Alright, so yeah, there's my results, I guess, and that's the end of the game. We conquered the labyrinth and presumably got to remove the go slowy boots thanks to the powers of the Chaos Emeralds. Alright, well, that was great. Good one. And, yeah. Good, easy recommend there. Alright, okay, so we're going to play Sonic Blast now. Should have enough time for it. It's one of the easy games, supposedly. Or at least it was released in Japan under the Kids Gear label for kids games on the Game Gear. So what I want to do is show you the differences briefly between the Game Gear and Master System versions. So this game was released in all regions, or most regions, on the Game Gear in... Oh boy, hold on. I've got some notes about this. Let me pull them up. So 1996 November, one of the last games in the... Well, it is the last Sonic game that we're covering, chronologically. I've got other ones to do after this. But it's the last sort of platformer. It's the last one made by Aspect, who have made several of the games we've played so far, including Triple Trouble, Sonic 2, Tails Adventures. But after its Game Gear release, it got a Master System release exclusively in Brazil, which, if you know anything about the history of the Master System, had a much longer lifespan for that system. Had a lot of games released exclusively there on the Master System, and this is one of those where it got that that conversion. But unlike something like Sonic Chaos, which was made for the Master System first and then converted to the Game Gear, this was a Game Gear game first and foremost that was later converted to the Master System and lazily. So let's have a quick look at how the game looks and runs on the original Game Gear release, and I'll point out a few things. Just try and take note of the game speed, the way the music sounds. It might be a little different coming up. But also note the background, that nice little gradient going on back there towards the horizon. Sonic, we're also going to play as Knuckles on the Master System because we're going to give him his due. It's his first and only playable appearance on the 8-bit Sonics. So the difference in their abilities is that Sonic has a double jump. And this is one of the first times he has this. I think, well, you can do it with the Thunder Shield, I guess, in like Sonic 3. But here it's just a native ability that he has, which is nice. That comes back in... can you do it in Unleashed? No, only in Werehog form. What was the first game where he had double jump? I don't know, whatever. Not important. But yeah, so background, it's going to look different. Let's switch over. This one. So this is the Brazilian release. Just capture that window. This one. Okay, and then we reset. So yeah, this has some of the problems that some of the like conversion fan patches to Master System have in the way the borders look and stuff. I should also recap the plot real quick. So you saw a crystal shatter into 5 there. This is not... There's 5 crystals to get in this game, but they're actually like broken up shards of 1 Chaos Emerald. So there's 1 Chaos Emerald in this game, and Eggman shot like a laser at Sonic and it split the crystal into 5. That's the plot. Also, there's a flying fortress that came out of nowhere. We're going to see it later in the game. So you can see they didn't change the title screen or those interstitial screens at all in the way they look. They just have the Game Gear screen with a border around them. But you may also notice the game speed is much slower in this version. It runs more sluggishly, which honestly will make it easier. But you'll also, if you remember what the music sounded like, it's noticeably slowed down. Also because of the sort of lesser graphics capabilities of the Master System, the background is not as detailed. We don't have that gradient coming down to the ocean back there. We just have a solid wall of blue, which is a little disappointing. But honestly, all of these drawbacks and compromises I still think are worth it for having a larger screen on the Master System, so that's why I'm going to play this version. So yeah, we start in Green Hill. It looks a little bit different. And we're going to play Knuckles, who has the ability to glide, and he can climb as well. Oh, it cuts you off like Super Mario Bros. I did not know that. That's bad. I don't like that. Oh, it only cuts you off at certain times. Interesting. Okay, so we've like passed a checkpoint, and it's not going to let us go back. It's different. Yeah, okay, so I guess the other huge, like, noticeable thing is the graphic style. So this is an Aspect game, like several of their other games on the platforms, but they've gone for a very different graphical style here. This pre-rendered look, which, as I sort of alluded to earlier, may have been chasing the success of Donkey Kong Country in the same way that 3D Blast itself has a pre-rendered look. And I'll point out again, this game is 3D. This game is called Sonic Blast. Sonic 3D Blast was released at a very similar time on the Mega Drive and Saturn. I don't know if the Saturn one was later. But yeah, in certain ways this is also a companion game to 3D Blast. And yeah, so because a lot of people would have played this on the Game Gear, the other thing about the graphic style here is that your character sprites are much larger than they were in previous games, and especially on the much smaller Game Gear screen, that would have like, yeah, you saw briefly when I was playing the Game Gear version, it's like super crunched down, and it just makes it that much more difficult to see things. Okay, so as Knuckles, we get a Knuckles icon that gives us a 1-up. The Eggman icon from the power-up boxes gives you nothing. Okay. Okay, so given that this is the final Sonic game, yes, that is true, the final one that ever existed. Should they make another? No, the series peaked with Sonic Blast on the Master System, not the Game Gear. This version is clearly superior. Yeah, what else needs to be said after this, honestly? Oh, thanks, Gilbert. Mod duties there. Okay, so there's a few things to cover here. When I got hit, I only lost 10 rings. This is sort of a feature that makes this game easier, I guess, because it's a kids gear game, you know? We also enter special stages by going through a big ring, just like in, I think it was Sonic 3 that had that feature of that method of entering special stages. While we're here, we need to collect a certain number of rings to get the reward. In Act 1, the reward is, I think, like a 1-up or something. In Act 2, the reward is one of the emerald shards or whatever they are. So it's not really worth doing it in Act 1, but I guess I'll show it off anyway. At least not the way I'm playing with emulators and stuff. But yeah, I think it looks quite good. The 3D effect kind of works. What really sells it, I think, is the clouds racing by overhead. Otherwise, it's a little bit, you know, 8-bit Space Harrier kind of thing. With the sprite, different sprites popping in and stuff. But yeah, the other thing, of course, what's this? That's not the emerald, is it? Oh, I guess I did get the emerald, and it looks like it does in Sonic 1. Again, changing appearance, even though it looked different on the title screen sequence. Okay. So, that was very clearly the Game Gear, you know, screen size with just a big ugly border around it, so... yeah, I don't know why what that thing was that I read about the Act 1 and Act 2 being different. Did I already pass Act 1? Actually, I did, yeah. This is Act 2. Well, I'm stupid, never mind. I'm just talking so much that my brain's not working. Okay. I didn't get this far in my little showy off thing, but there is kind of a graphic color change, palette change on the Game Gear version when you're underwater. That's kind of cut out of this version. Okay, Act 2 done. I should take a breath. Alright, I missed also Gibbons' message in chat. The Saturn version of 3D Blast was released a month after the Mega Drive version, December of '96. So yeah, quite close together, closer than I thought. But that's good to know. Okay. So I believe this is a boss zone. What was that? Okay. I hit a switch. Here we go. It's Robotnik. Hey, buddy. Got a classic Eggman capsule boss fight. Honestly, a little disappointing after all the varied kind of animal type bosses that we've seen in the 8-bit games. But whatever, it's fine. Huzzah! Okay. Yes, cool, cool, cool. Go Knuckles! Ruff, 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 ruff. I'm a dog. I love how he just runs off into the border and then into the void. And yes, so every world in this game is named after a colour. We've done Green Hill again. For like the millionth time in a Sonic game, it was Green Hill. But now we're in the Yellow Desert. And this looks quite good, I'm enjoying this. We do have a bit of detail in the background this time, which is nice to see. Get those clouds up there. Yep, Knuckles walking in the air, walking in the air. Yeah, people popularly know that this game is a bit jank. Oh! Don't sink in the tar, Knuckles! No! That's okay. Actually, I'm not sure how many lives I have. That's pause, by the way. The rings keep spinning. But it doesn't tell you how many lives you have. Even when you die. Kind of rough. Okay. Rough, rough. Rough, rough. Yeah, go Knuckles. So we've already seen Knuckles climbing come in handy. I think it's going to be a more useful ability than Sonic's double jump. Honestly. Aha! Did you see that ring? So it's not going to get us an Emerald Shard in this act, since we're in Act 1. But I'm going to go for it anyway. Okay. Get 50 rings. And I'll confirm what exactly you get for doing an Act 1 special zone. What are they called? Special stage? Whatever. But yeah, this does kind of mimic what's called Blue Spheres in Sonic 3. This is a very Sonic 3 inspired game. Playable Knuckles, the special stages. I'm sure there are other things. But yeah, it's interesting how the 8-bit games kind of take inspiration from maybe multiple ones at a time. Or split it between them. Because Sonic 3... Could you play as Knuckles in Sonic 3? I don't know. Definitely could in Sonic and Knuckles. Hooray! We got a 1-up. There we go. Confirmed. Okay. Wait, you dumped me back at the start of the level? I don't know if I like that. No, I actually, I know for sure, I don't like that. Now, notice how you can climb on top of palm trees. Donkey Kong Country. Gonna keep claiming that this game was inspired. Oh, that's the end. Okay. And everything else down there was, like, separate. Gibbon says you could play as Knuckles in Sonic 3's Versus mode, but first proper playable appearance was Sonic and Knuckles. Okay, interesting. That is really interesting. Because, of course, you could join them together, but, like, Knuckles is an antagonist in 3, and then he's playable in S and K. But not SNK, because they created Sonic Pocket Adventure. Oh yeah, the speed-up shoes go hard. So we are on the lookout in this level for the secret ring. The secret ring! Watch out for a Razor Gin in this pyramid. Yes, so we're on the lookout for this special stage to get the emerald, because if you get all the emeralds, you get the good ending. And unlike, you know, most of the other games I've played so far, I feel like it's more achievable in this one because, you know, it's got simpler level design and things like this. Don't tell me. Oh, was that it? That was it. How do I get up there? I just have to hit the right combo, I guess? Ugh, let me out. I saw it, it's like in the upper middle, I guess. Aha! Oh no! Don't! That's so rude. I gotta get that special stage. But how? Okay, I guess I gotta go further back. This is kind of rude, honestly. Alright, cool. So maybe let's try going up higher and hitting one of these ones. Oh! Rejected. Seven rings in hand. I feel like a lot of this is point of no return stuff. I don't know if there's a way to go back once you've gotten to this point. Ah! There we go. Okay, second Chaos Emerald Shard, here we come. But yeah, look at this, the way the palettes of the borders just... Oh, it's so ugly. It just screams like this was a cheap and shoddy job of a conversion. How it's just using the Game Gear's screen and then putting the weirdest border around the outside. It looks terrible. Oh well. Like, the border looks terrible, but the 3D effect looks pretty decent for a system like this. Oh, we're close. Just a few more. Hooray! We just got it. Very cool. I'm definitely going to get the good ending. There's honestly a very small difference between the bad ending and the good ending, so it doesn't really matter if we don't get them all. But like I said, this game is easy enough that it's not a huge issue. Can't believe they kick you back to like a checkpoint or the start of the level if you do a special stage. That's so rude. It's okay. The levels are super short anyway, so it's fine. And yeah, I feel like the difficulty of the level of the difficulty level of the game as a whole is quite low. Hang on a sec. What's over here? Oh, there was like a passageway down there, but it cuts you off from going back. Whatever, it's not important. I already got the special stage, so that's all we need from each level. Huzzah! Next level. Boss zone. Gibbon says, I often lambast these conversion jobs, but I found out that you can run a conversion from MSX to Genesis. And she says, I really want to do it for Mother Brain Has Been Aliving. Oh, that would be cool. Did I play Mother Brain Has Been Aliving on the stream? I don't remember. I feel like I did. What's the other name of the game? What's like the main title? Because that's like the subtitle, right? I think I have. I definitely didn't complete it, but I played like, you know, the first chunk. Yeah, going MSX to Mega Drive is interesting. I know there's, yeah, M36 A Life Planet, something like that. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, so there's opportunities in that little starting area to get more... Are you joking me right now? To get more rings. But, okay. I was saying before that the first boss was kind of boring in its theme, but here we have Robotnik in a capsule with a Sun Wukong theme. With Power Pole and Kinto and... Don't remember the name of the Power Pole. This is so weird. I don't know. Yeah. Our friend Eliana was saying recently, semi-recently, that there's not many like locations in Sonic games that are based on Japan. And I feel like even though, you know, Sega is a Japanese company, but a lot of the history of the series also has ties to the American branch as well. And you more often have like American style locations in the game than you have Japanese ones in the games. So it is interesting when like a very Japanese inspired thing shows up. Although, wait, I probably shouldn't say that because it's a Chinese story, of course. But yeah, it's definitely something that's popular in Japanese culture. Journey to the West. But yeah, having such a blatant thing is very funny to me. It's unusual. Definitely interesting to see. Alright, so here we are in the next zone. I didn't catch its name. It's probably like Red Mountain or something. Yeah, that was the checkpoint, but I feel safe skipping it. We don't have to worry about the special stage either, and that's the end. Wow, am I playing Sonic Chaos? Very short. Okay. But again, I said this when I played Chaos, I don't mind a short, easy game. Certainly not. But just Red Volcano Zone is the name. Okay, cool. Just to return to what Gibbon was saying about how apparently it's easy to convert from MSX to Mega Drive, which reminds me of there was some kind of similarity in architecture between the Commodore Amiga and the Mega Drive, because you got games being ported from one to the other. Specifically, what I'm thinking of, the one I thought of was Mr. Nuts Hoppin' Mad, which of course was unreleased, but it existed. I'm sure the special stage might be up here, so I'm trying to get this off. So it's interesting hearing that the MSX was also maybe similar in hardware. I guess a lot of companies used popular or cheap chipsets that would be in common between machines at the time. This really sucks. Can we move over this way further, perhaps? Maybe further over this way. Like this. Oh yeah, I made it. Oh, I'm on top of the loop. Boo. Okay, so that's just a shield over there. Let's not bother. Gibbon was saying in chat that Sega of America was heavily involved in the series development up until the Dreamcast era, which you will note is when the series gets a lot more, quote, anime. Yeah, in terms of its like presentation and style, yeah, that's a good call actually. I'd agree with that. It must be over there. Sonic could probably do this easier with the double jump, but I think it's possible with the glide. Okay. Nope. Maybe if I get some speed up. Sonic can, of course, spin dash. Haven't used it much. You don't actually get much speed doing it, apparently. Yeah, I was going to say in relation to that, I'm pretty sure Spinball was created specifically by I think new at the time branch of Sega in America. But I think that is actually not the case for the Master System conversion, which I will be playing in the coming weeks. I've got my note page about it. Spinball. Oh no, yeah, the Master System one was an American job as well. So where is the special stage? Maybe over here. Aha! Bounced off the enemy to get it. That's a cute little touch. That's very DKC. Running into the foreground. That's DKC. If you count the GBA port of number 3. Which is funny because, yeah, there's a Swanky's bonus game in DKC3 GBA that is ripped off from Sonic 2. It's just Sonic 2's special stages, that's all it is. But I guess turnabout is fair play, as they say. Oop. Sonic's ripping off DKC here, so Rare can rip off Sonic when they're making a handheld remake years later. Those swanky bonus stage rolls are also incredibly hard. Not a fan, honestly. Gotta get all the stars and like, they just look so janky. Oh! Yeah, I missed that one. What's it gonna do when I get here? Oh! Robotnik swoops in on a jetpack and steals it away. That's okay, I can just grab that last one. Oh, I missed it again. Does the bounce get me into it? Yeah, it does. Okay. Easy peasy. We did it. I'm thinking about Gibbons' comment about the series becoming more anime when America stopped being involved. I'm wondering if Sonic 06 would have been any different if they had shown it to one American. What is this? Because that game is an embarrassment. Aha, here we go. I don't even need to mash. Goes on its own. Just have to keep holding down on the direction pad. Okay. Oops. Oh, that's cute. This is a good gimmick. They introduced this earlier, but I didn't really engage with it. Okay. Huzzah! Although speaking of like Japanese versus Western, I'm just about to start playing Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood, which is a JRPG style game made by an American studio. BioWare. Okay. Oh yeah, this reminds me of another thing about this Game Gear to Master System conversion. Despite having a quite large screen space, my ring count is sort of inset. Not quite as inset as it is in Umihara Kwase, but they sort of didn't move it beyond the Game Gear size screen. Maybe they did a little bit, it's hard to tell. But it definitely could be out a bit further. Maybe they were just being conservative about the overscan area. I think they did move it a little. I don't know. I can't tell. Alright, so this is the boss act, right? Because I got the emerald, so yeah. Just want to get some rings. We could grab more if we want. Like I said before, there's a damage system in this game that only takes 10 rings from you at a time when you get hit, instead of doing the full amount, which they would use in later games, of course. I think 06 might have been the first. No, Shadow had a damage system like that, actually. But 06 had a system where if you get hit by like individual bullets from like an enemy machine gun, it took one ring at a time. And they didn't pop out of you, they just disappeared, I think. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Unleashed also had like a thing that took 20 rings or something. I know Forces has it as an option. You can either choose to have it set to where you lose all your rings when you get hit, but you can have much more total rings collected during a level, or you can only lose like 10 or 20 if you get hit, but you have a max of 100. And it's interesting to give the player that choice on which system they'd rather have. Okay, what is this? What are we doing? What is happening? What the heck are you? Oh, okay, so we're up high in the air, and Eggman is jumping up at us from below, which certainly would have looked much better on a Game Gear, but it kind of keeps his sprite there on the bottom of the screen on this version. Oh boy, this port. It's not great. It's very funny. And also we can go out to the edges of the screen. On Game Gear, there would have been a screen border. You wouldn't have been able to do this. That completely changes the whole dynamic of this fight. That's... yeah, really strange. Okay. This is not going well. I don't think that was a hit. That's a hit. Okay, so we need to actually slip in before... no? What? Come on. Oh man, this port. This fight is terrible. Okay, that was a hit, but I've got no rings. Okay, that's doable. And then we can easily scoot out to the safe zone in the margins there. What? Come on. Like this? Yeah, okay. Because on Game Gear, you would have to contend with that rock coming in. It's pretty much at the border of the screen. I'm not sure how you would avoid it, honestly. It'd be pretty difficult. But here I am, a Brazilian, enjoying my easy version of the game that runs slower and has these big safe zones. Whoopsie. Done. At least the capsule had a face, I guess? I don't know. The big spring is kind of not that interesting. Okay. Zone 4. Blue Marine Zone, and not the one from Lilac Wars. We're not in a submarine. We're in an ice field. Oh no, are they ice or ruins? I guess they're ruins. Oh, we do have a palette for the water this time, although it seems to slow the game to a crawl. Or at least reduce the frame rate. Oh no, Knuckles! Caught by the current. Oh, this feels bad to play. Oh no. It's so much less responsive. Ugh. Okay, so there's bubbles coming out of there, so we can go into this one. I'm sure the Game Gear performed better on this one. It might have slowed down a bit, but not to this extent. And it was already running slower, this version. As I demonstrated, hopefully. Well enough. Oops. Oh, agonizingly slow. Gibbon says, there's a reason I've only played through this game once. The ring! We don't need it, this is Act 1. We're skipping it. What? Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go left. Oh, this feels so bad. Okay. Hey, it's crab meat. Hey, buddy. No animals coming out on this version. Wait, what? There's just nothing? It just ends? And there's a timer? Alright. Hey, what? I don't know how you're supposed to get that ring, actually. Cute octopus. Yeah, I was wondering when that was coming. Okay, try again. So it should tell you... I guess it only tells you your life count, like, at the start of Act screen, which you see once. Maybe when you finish a level? Alright, we're gonna go a different direction this time. Let's go in here. Okay, that's an outflow, apparently. This way. No! I tried to turn left! Knuckles! You drongo. Are there even bubbles in this level? I haven't seen any yet. Ugh. Captain was asking in a previous stream about like whether Fang was Australian, and I've now read some more of the IDW comics that are set in the classic time frame. And he's written more like stereotypical, well, everybody's stereotypical, but he's like a 1920s Chicago gangster. He calls everybody mook. He says, "Oi, you mooks." He doesn't say oi, he says mooks. So, yes, not Australian despite the hat. But Marine, definitely written as Australian. Ah, have I done that one before? Now this is the true Sonic Labyrinth. The pipe maze. But not the game pipe maze. Okay, I've confirmed don't take that pipe. The pipes seem to refill my air though, because I haven't seen the counter yet. It's been a while. I guess there's air in them or something. I think that's how it worked in colors actually. They were like pipes that you could go through. Only in drill form though. Maybe the wisp transformation reset your air, actually. I didn't like colors, honestly. Can we not just... yeah, okay. I want to try and get in that one on the right. Oh, what? Let me out. It's not letting me out. Oh boy. Okay, so we'll try and climb the screen. Do something, Knuckles, you fool. Okay, if I get spat out here, it just automatically... Aha! Nope, let's not do that. Yes, yes. There's a current, it's sort of invisible. I wonder if the Game Gear version makes it visible. Okay, so I want to go in, I think this one? Or is that where I came out? That's where I came out, so I want to go in this one. Please. Okay, I've done this before I game overed, or died, or whatever. I drowned, actually. So this is definitely progress. And then down there, there's the whole, like, special stage maze. Current maze. Ugh. He's so slow when landing from a glide. So much lag. Yeah, so I haven't started Sonic Chronicles yet, but I did just finish Sonic Battle, which I enjoyed very much. And I was reminded of that because Jordan was trying to tell me. I had trouble with the first one of the early... It's in Sonic's story. You fight Knuckles SML. And apparently, like, he has lag frame, or like, you know, vulnerability period after landing from a glide. Oh, come on! Breathe, my son! Oh, it feels so good to be out of that water. Oh, it's so good. We're done. We go through Act 1. We have 6 Knuckles. Yeah, but I found I could not capitalize on any opening that Knuckles was giving me in that fight because ML was just too slow. It was too early game, didn't have any upgrades. But then Cameron told me the key that changed it all, which was spam ML's default ground shot move. Even though it doesn't shoot a projectile, it has a hitbox that can hit enemies even if they're blocking shot. And you can run in and use it. You can use it in a lot of situations, and it has good priority. Oh, there are bubbles. And can take the AI off guard. Like, Sonic Battle is a really interesting idea of like a 3D arena fighter for Sonic. Even without getting into the customizable moveset of ML. But to me, the real game, and this would have just been published in a review that I've queued up for Tumblr, would have come out just recently. Like, the real game for me was learning how to exploit the game and to manipulate the AI and work out what cheese strats would work best in what situation. It's like the game within the game was breaking the game, and that was, I found, quite compelling. Okay, don't let me do that. How about this? Junk graphic frames, or graphic tiles down there. I'm sure that's not supposed to look just like pink triangles, but that's the Game Gear to Master System port once again, rearing its ugly head. You wouldn't see those tiles on the Game Gear. Okay, so I hit pause by mistake. Moments before disaster. Photos taken. Okay, so if I glide in here, that gets me to a new pipe. Okay. Caught in a current once again. Checkpoint would be nice. Oh, I could probably climb this, yeah. Yeah. Done. Yeah. Alright, so we still haven't found the special stage in this act. So we're trying to be on the lookout. Climb, Knuckles, you dolt. Move those hands. I thought that would be like a destructible wall. Apparently not. I'm gonna drown, aren't I? Where did you come from? Oh my god. Okay, that's alright, we got that checkpoint. Hopefully the special stage is after the checkpoint. Otherwise, bad ending for us, I guess. At this point, it would be too hard to go back. Don't think I made a save state. I could check. Okay, that's the start of this level, isn't it? Or is it the previous level? Oh boy. Yeah, I don't want to have to do the previous level again. That would be hell on wheels. Okay. Oh! Are you kidding me? Okay. I still don't even have a ring. Okay, we climbed the Tower of Doom. It's behind those walls! How do we get in? Is there a switch somewhere or something? Ooh, secret? Knuckles, you nonce. Just sliding on his belly. There's a switch. Okay. Okay, we can do this. I'm gonna get that ring. Hooray! Okay, now we just gotta get back. Oh! Secret. Okay, so there were walls up all up through the center. That's probably... Aha. Okay, cool. 50 rings. Run, Knuckles, run. Oh, by the way, so I think it was either Chaos or Triple Trouble, where there were special stages. I was playing as Tails, and it was Tails flying the biplane, and we were like, oh, does Sonic fly the biplane, or does he get his own special stages? No, I checked some screenshots and stuff, and Sonic has identical stages, and he is flying the biplane, so yeah, usually Sonic is not... Wait, really? Oh, this one's quite tight on the count, so gotta try harder. Yeah, usually I feel like Sonic does not fly the tornado, but in this case he does, so whatever. Another bit of follow-up was last stream I was playing Tails Adventure and we got the special items, the Spin Dash, the Super Punch, and the Lucky Charm. And I did a bit of research after the stream, and the websites and the manual were right. Funny about that. Those items were originally the Sonic, Knuckles, and Fang items. But one of the people who had worked on the Game Gear to Master System conversion patch had changed the items and descriptions to what we saw in that video, just because they felt like it. So, okay, whatever. So that's unofficial content there. I didn't have a special version of the game or a regional release that was different. All versions have the Sonic, Knuckles, and Fang items. It was basically ROM hack changes that made them into what we saw during that stream. Oh, go! Oh, this is going to be tight. I'm not sure how many I'm allowed to miss on the way. Oh! Perhaps? Yeah, we did it! Nice. Huzzah! Way! Thank you, thank you. Yeah, something else I think worth talking about with this game is the differences between the Japanese and the international manuals. So, the story section in the like Western English language manual is very brief, and it's just like Sonic and Knuckles are gonna go wreck stuff at Robotnik space or whatever. Whereas the Japanese one has little illustrations and it's got extra context about the emerald being split up because of the laser beam thing, which I explained earlier. So otherwise you would just think that in this game there are 5 Chaos Emeralds for no reason. But, you know, that was kind of par for the course in this era. Emeralds changing and having different numbers without explanation. That's another note actually. This game constitutes the only appearance of Super Sonic on the 8-bit systems. You could get emeralds in the other games, but you could never turn into Super Sonic during gameplay on any of the other 8-bit Sonic games. You still can't turn into Super Sonic in this game, but Super Sonic has a cameo appearance. So when you turn over the signboard at the end and the character on it gives you different rewards, like 1-ups and rings and stuff, Super Sonic is one of the options for that signboard. But you still can't turn into Super Sonic in this game. It's just a cameo, really. So that was a fun trivia fact. They just never implemented that mechanic in any of the games. Come on, give me a bubble here. Please? No bubble? Oh my gosh. Okay, so that center column is just the Chaos Emerald, right? Or just the special stage? I think. Well, at least if we climb this, we'll get some air, right? Aha! Okay. Oops. Oh, the sluggish movement. It's just infuriating. Ugh. What are these tiny platforms anyway? Okay. So, how do I leave this hellish place? This was the way to that switch. Maybe this pipe. Oh, another one. Okay. What? Okay. This feels like progress. A checkpoint. Oh, shield. Come on, Knuckles. Move your ass. Oh my god. Pipe or spring? Pipe. Pipe also give air. Okay. Oh, the checkpoint. Maybe this is progress? There's a switch. No! Okay. I wonder if Sonic can break these walls too, or if it's just a Knuckles thing. Surely he can. Yeah. What did that do? Who knows? Oh! I shouldn't be able to climb past that, right? Oh! You would think that hitbox would intersect, but no. Knuckles is just that cool. Air! Precious air! Oh god, okay. So maybe the switch lowered the water level? I don't think I wanted to do that. Yeah! I knew it. Oh my god. What a level. So glad to be out of there. And no more water. Oh wait, there's the boss water act first. But then we'll be home free. Please don't be underwater. Fingers crossed. Okay, we're not yet, but I have a feeling we're going to be soon. Yeah, let's get this over with. Drop me down. Hello? Weird. Yeah, just... These collapsing platforms don't work too well. Okay. Who is up next? It's just a submarine. With a harpoon gun. Okay. I don't know, I guess Sun Wukong is the highlight so far. Oh my god, it's so slow. You gotta really predict this. No? Excuse me? Whatever, I'll grab the one ring. Gimme, gimme. Okay, cool. We want to try and get a bubble next time. It dropped a bubble. Oh. Wait, what? Did I drown during that? Alright, let's try and get above 10 rings. I think it was 10. Nope. Ah. The water level almost made me regret my choice of Master System over Game Gear just because of the speed. But hey, you got to see the true experience of Sonic Blast. Its slowest possible speed to get what it's really like. Besides, I always like showing off the more obscure, lesser known versions of games where possible. Alright. I got through that pretty quick, so I'll drop a save state there. Come on. Nope. Ugh. Oh boy. Okay. Oh! Good hit. No, never mind. There was a bubble at some point. That should have been a hit. Where's the bubble? What the heck? See, it's angled downwards there for some reason. Maybe because he's aiming at me if I'm standing on the ground. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So that's how we get bubbles. What? Come on. Meh? Meh? No. Knuckles. Okay, bubble. Yeah. Oh. Hmm. The giant sprites were impressive at the time. But look at like the color on the edges of Knuckles' sprite. I don't know, it looks kind of bad. So few frames of animation too. Alright, let's get a bubble. Hey, bubble me! Oi! Yes, just in time. No! Oh, I made it. Eh. I feel like you can't damage him when he's at the edge of the screen, you know, for Game Gear reasons. How many hits? He doesn't even appear at the edge of the screen. He pops in at, like, Game Gear border area. Oh, okay, we're done. Thank God. Let's get out of this water zone, for goodness sake. Right. Checks notes. Did I say this game was called G Sonic in Japan? I don't know what the G stands for. Game Gear, I guess? So it wasn't really a 3D Blast tie-in, in name, at least, in Japan. Let's see. Yeah, that was all my notes, okay. Oh, is this a teleporter maze? Oh boy. But these bouncy Robotnik bots look a little bit like the enemy wave at the end of Sonic Labyrinth. I guess it's just standard Eggman design. What are we doing here? What? Whatever. I'll figure this out. Oh, teeter animation. Haven't really looked at it yet. I love that. That's good stuff. Okay, I've definitely been here. Oh. Oh, what's this? I charge it up. Okay. What? Is this the same room? Yeah, the platform spawned back in. So I guess that's the wrong one. Oi! So that one's lit up, but that one's not. Alright, we'll try going in that one. Oh! Oh! Excuse me? Climb. Oh, that's invisible. Or intangible. Oh yeah. The Knuckles facing the screen during a glide sprite is a classic. Yeah. Oh, I skipped it that time. How do I get up there? No. Die. Oh, I probably have to bounce off that one. Okay, let's go up here. And come back. Mistimed it. Bounce. Yeah, I made it. Okay. Take me somewhere good. Oh, by the way, this is Silver Castle Zone. This is in the Flying Fortress mentioned in, I guess, the Japanese intro to the game. Maybe it's actually mentioned in the English one too. They just don't talk about the emerald being split in the English one. They do mention, pretty sure they mention there's a new Eggman Fortress. So go and blow it up, the end. So that's not lit up, right? But it's flickering? Is that just Master System shenanigans? I think it might be. Okay. New area. A 1-up. My gosh. You're too generous, game. Gee, Sonic. Gee whiz, Sonic. I don't... Okay. It's charged. Alright. Okay, that's new. I saw a power ring. Wait, here? Alright, let's go down that shaft. Bye. Oh. Yeah, whatever. Give me ring. Give me ring. Yeah. Choices. Let's go in here. It's a teleporter maze again. Oh, a new one. This hasn't been charged. It charges both ways. Okay, I don't want to do this. I don't need to do this. Yeah, let's do it. Get 50 rings. Wow, I'm doing well. Nope. Never mind. Sometimes the spring is a trap. Oh! No! These are getting tricky. So they all have unique layouts, even if you don't get a good reward in Act 1. Alright, Eggman. It's perfectly spherical Robotnik. He was depicted as such at the time. Alright, where are we? Oh, you didn't kick me back to the start of the level, did you? That's so irritating. Okay. But this is progress, right? And then I went up here. But then I think that path only led to the super ring, so... I followed the rings and it just kind of led me back to the start. What if I drop down? I've definitely been in here before. So I think that's a loop. Really? Unpowered. What about you? Oh yeah, I've been here. Oh, missed the one. Never mind. Back to the start. Teleporter mazes. You know, at least I'll give it one thing. There's no time limit. It's not going to kill me for taking too long to do a stage. You know, except in the water level where it kills you for not being able to breathe. That's a different mechanic. I hate the time limit. It's the worst. Have I been in this one? I'm sure I have. Oh. What? It like shows you that maybe it wants me to go up there. Or is it just the camera not catching up or something? Why is there an enemy off screen there? Master system problems, it's gotta be. So I've been in that one. Let's go... Did I do that one? Let's try it. Here again. I'm fed up with this teleporter maze. I don't want to be here. Okay. Was there another route down there that I hadn't explored? Down here. Oh yeah, they respawn. And then over here somewhere. So I've been down here, I've been up there as well. That's nothing. Down here, there's that and then this one, and both are nothing, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because this leads to the ring. Or not. How did I get the ring? And that's the start of the level again. I'm looking up a bloody map. I'm sick of it. Gibbon can't help me. She's only played this once. I do not blame you, honestly. Sonic Blast. No, not Sonic Blast Man. On the SNES. Guides. No, there's no maps. Hang on, vgmaps.com. VGmaps. No. Yes, stop. Ah. Okay. Here we go. Master System. Oh, how is this laid out? What is going on this website? Okay. Sonic. They do not have Sonic Blast. Is there a Game Gear section? Because nobody knows about the Master System version of this game. Game Gear. S. Sonic Drift. Sonic Drift? I don't need a map for Sonic Drift. Pretty sure it has a mini-map. Okay, that didn't help. I don't think it's on there. Alright, let's try a guide, a written guide. Silver Castle Zone. From the start there are some platforms that form a circle. Jump on the top one and it'll start going around. In the middle of the platform there's a row of red lights. Okay, so we've seen all this, yes. Fill it up and then jump on the upper left portal, okay. Wait, upper left? Maybe it means that one. Let's try this one. When you come out, the platforms will be gone. True. So drop down to the bottom, then drop down the pit. I guess that was a pit. Go left and enter the portal. Okay. What? Do I have to be fast? You gotta be quick before it spawns out or something? Let's try it. It's not there. Drop down to the bottom, drop down the pit. Go left and enter the portal. Maybe it means a different pit? Ugh, go away. So like over here we can drop down and then go left. Okay. Here's something. Drop down when possible and go right. Right. I don't think we needed to go through those extra steps to get here, but okay. Down and enter the portal on the ledge, which I'm sure I've done before. This one. There's another circle platform. Okay, so yeah, we did this. And I thought this only led to the secret ring. The secret ring. Secret rings in hand. Enter the portal. You'll be at the giant ring. You'll get a 1-up from this one. You'll be back at the beginning. Wait, what? You led me all the way? So I can skip the first 2 paragraphs, apparently. You'll be at the giant ring. You'll get a 1-up from this one. You'll be back at the beginning. Return to the portal prior to the giant ring. And enter the lower one. Can you even escape? Oh, I guess I can go back through this. Okay. Okay, so return to the portal prior to the giant ring. So I did need to do those steps to get here. Enter the lower one. Oh, unless it means this is the giant ring. Okay, so go through here and enter the lower one. So enter this one. I'm sure I did this. Did I not do this? In this room, ignore the portal on the ledge and go left. Oh, this is new. Oh. I didn't do this. When the path splits, follow the lower path. Okay, so that probably loops you back or something. Some tricky Robotnik's trap. So follow the lower path. Yeah, this is all new. I haven't been here ever at all. Okay, keep running. Wait, follow. Okay. Lower path. Alright, forget the shield, not important. Go right. Whoa, what? What the frick? We got a set piece in this level. Okay. This level is enormous, my god. Oh, we're done. Oh, thank god. Okay. Alright, let me just check the next paragraph to see how to get the ring in the next one so I don't miss the good ending. Blah, 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 blah. It says it's really short. It doesn't even mention the special zone. Hold on. Zone 2. Path splits, follow the road, run to the left. It does not mention the special stage at all. Okay, let me consult the other guide on GameFAQs. It's a bit more detailed. Oh, it's very long. Okay, Act 2. Secret path. Don't take the normal route. Do good jumps at the beginning. I cannot handle these densely written guides. It's just like, go here, do this. For platformers, like, oh my gosh, it's terrible. Let's just play the level. I'll drop a save state. If I don't get the giant ring, I guess we'll return to that. Okay. No! I thought that floor would be death, but apparently not. Oh, that looked like a tricky jump. Maybe I'm on the right path. Okay. hey Bob, how's it going? Bobinator's here. Saying, I'm amazed you got out of that water zone. I think it might honestly be the worst zone in any 2D Sonic. Oh, without even realizing it, I got to the special ring. My worries are assuaged. Very good. Yeah, you turned up at the right time, Bob. You missed the whole water zone. Or the wrong time, maybe. I don't know if you're familiar with the Master System versus Game Gear release of Sonic Blast, but the Master System version runs at maybe 3/4 or 2/3 of the speed. It just runs slower than the Game Gear version. I don't know if it's half the speed, but you combine that with the just intense sluggishness of being underwater in this game, and everything, it slows to a crawl. It is really rough. And then you add the pipe maze element, and yeah, not my favorite Sonic experience, I gotta say. And I just played 06 recently. But I didn't have to look up a guide until I got to Silver Fortress Act 1 with its teleporter maze, because I just blanked on one of the teleporters and missed the correct way to go. And then I followed a guide that kind of led me on a wild goose chase. Okay, don't take the booster there, I think. Because then you don't get the reaction time to grab those other rings. Still missing 6. Gosh, this one's hard. But this is the final special stage, so I guess we'd expect that. Not as hard as the final special stage in Lost World 3DS. I got 6 of the 7 Chaos Emeralds in that game, but I could not beat the last special stage. You have to hold your 3DS up and move it around in real space to like aim Sonic to fly around. It's a cool idea, but the final special stage in that game is really demanding. And to get back into it, you need to go back and play a level and get 50 rings and beat it. So you have to play through an entire level, and the levels in that game are really long. Like the shortest one is like 5 minutes or something, I don't know. But also, on top of these restrictions, you can only get a Chaos Emerald. You can only get one from each zone. And it doesn't tell you which zones you've already got one in. So yeah, I got my gripes, but you know, overall I think the 3DS version of Lost World is way better than the Wii U version. The Wii U version doesn't even have special stages. But yeah, I have some issues. Dimp's special stages do have a bit of a history anyway, so yeah, they're not always very easy to get into and complete their games. Like, the advanced games are especially well known for having really difficult to, like, stringent requirements for getting the Chaos Emeralds. Alright, so we skip that special jump over there. Okay. Oh, pass-through floor. Didn't look like one, but okay. So I think the yellow floors just kind of slow you down, which again, the game runs slow enough already. Yeah, okay. Ah, well. When we're not stuck in a teleporter maze, this game's a lot more fun. What's this? Whoa! Spikes! And they just went away, okay. Ah! Checkpoint. Okay, but we're on track for the good ending. Whoa! The Master System version of this game is a mess. Those walls just don't look right. Okay. Oh, this again. Oh. Is this charging something? It is, okay. Oh. How do we make this harder? Just add a bunch of spikes in the room. Ah! Ring. Okay. Nearly done, I hope. I don't really get that, because it just follows your own speed, right? Is it supposed to feel like it's advancing to kill you? Because I'm pretty sure you're safe in that sequence. Oh, thank God, the end. Okay, Robotnik time. And then I've earned my rest. I got half a caramel slice waiting for me in the other room. So good. You can't eat it all at once though, it's way too big. Don't give me a teleporter maze before the boss fight. That's a dirty dog move. And a bloody charge up the thing? Ugh. Dog. Robotnik's a dog. Ruff, 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 ruff. I am also a dog. Sorry, that's a reference to a Siva Gunner, like, high quality rip, based on Unknown from ME, where they, how do you call it, sentence mix Knuckles' rap to make him say things that are funny. Including snow halation. Nope, I think I did that one already. Let's climb here. Gibbon saying, is this, oh no, is this one of the ones where the final world has a third act? I feel like it's just the normal, like, mini level before the boss fight, only they made it longer. So it's a big mini level before the boss. That's what it feels like to me, but I could be wrong. When is a mini level, like, what's the dividing line between a big mini level and a level, I guess is the question. Okay. Oh, I didn't notice this before. Okay, cool. Well, now something's happened. I've hit a switch. Okay. Did I go in here? Don't kill me. Oh, okay, so I guess I had to unlock that. And then all the rest of it was just a chance to get more rings. Okay. We have lots, and it actually shows us the rings this time. But what am I doing? What is happening? Oh, I'm running. I got hit somehow? My gosh, this seems built for a DS. What's going on here? Keeps changing the perspective. So I can run to move this this mirror thing, which reflects the laser. Okay, but how do I know which shot he's going to do? I don't, I guess, but I can run while he's charging. So I can move it to the middle to then react. Okay. Interesting concept. I don't know about the whole camera moving thing. It's a bit distracting. Come on. Missed it. Move it back to the middle. Keep going left. This, I don't know, feels kind of anticlimactic. Is there going to be a phase 2? Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm going to miss that one. But that's okay. The fact that you can't see your character half the time, but you can still take actions is kind of interesting. Like, Knuckles is moving even though I can't see him. Or the platform that I'm supposedly moving. Like the mirror thing. Ah! Oh, this must be the laser that he used to blow up the Chaos Emerald in the story. Special laser. Will turn your laser against you with this very conveniently placed mirror. Given saying this is a very ambitious boss. Yeah, for sure. Again, like, impressive doing this on the system that it's on. It just doesn't feel very impactful. Oh look, we did it. He blew up. Eggman's dead. Surprised they never revisited the concept. Yeah. Running on a big circle. You kind of do that in Sonic 4 Part 2, I guess? It's not really the same, but... What's this? Extra boss? Phase 2? What the heck? Okay. It's very spiky. Where do I hit it? Here? What? Up? Up? What? Oh, it's in the background? The way those kind of animate... Oh, maybe it's not, because it can hurt me. What? What? Okay, what? I should drop a save state. Hold on. So... Hit this... No... Yeah, and then go up. Hit it on the top. Like this. Damage race. Why did it not work that time? Iframes? I don't know. This is confusing. Did I win? Okay, cool. That's a hit. I'm gonna die. Chuckles, I'm in danger. Well, unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles, in fact. Come on. Yeah, I gotta do a little glide to get in here, but then you slide off the end, and then the lag recovery at the end is so long that I don't get a chance to actually do the attack. Ugh! How many hits is this going to be, do you think? Oh, those horns are just intense. Okay, we're doing alright. Getting all the rings is definitely a good thing in the start. Oh boy. Yeah, I know. Like this? No, I died. I don't think this boss is very good. I don't know. A clean hit! Okay, now we just need to do that 30 times or whatever. Oops, save's coming? Save's coming. Save's coming. Save's coming. Okay, cool. Ah, the spacing. It's so tricky. Oh my gosh. 2 hits. It sounded like 2 hits. Oops. Oh, come on. Cut me some slack. Can I do a quick jump? No, because it just moves so quickly. Game Gear screen. So tiny. A lot of these bosses are only hard because they're on Game Gear screen sizes. Which is why that, like, jumpy hammer rock boss was kind of easy. Oh! Phase 3? Kinda. It's actually easier now that this is moving to land hits. Okay. I tried to use iframes there, didn't work. What? Okay, don't glide, I think is... Yeah, don't glide. This feels built for Sonic, because the double jump would be much more powerful in this fight. Okay. Good. We're doing okay. Oi! I didn't tell you to do that. Okay. Nope. Oh my god, that was the last hit. Wouldn't you know it? So was that an extra boss for having all the emeralds? I guess we'll never know. I think maybe it was. Okay. Oh, the ending sequence. Donkey Kong Country 2. Melon farmers. Like, if this is not a clear and direct lift from DKC2, I don't know what is. Like, they could not be more obvious about this. Now, from what I saw looking up the endings online, in the bad ending, you see Robotnik fly away like he did on the special stages if he didn't get enough rings on his jetpack. Flies away from the falling death egg, which is not the death egg. But if you get them all, then he doesn't fly away. So I think maybe the bad ending is like, there's more going on. So maybe it's even more interesting to see. Anyway, the other thing about this is the implication of the good ending is that Robotnik died. Eggman is dead. This truly is the final Sonic game. They could not possibly make another one after this because the antagonist has perished and has no way to return. So yeah, this is at the end of the Sonic timeline when you're planning that out. You map all the games in chronological order. This one has to go at the end because Eggman dies. Yeah, so cool, good stuff. Oh, I'm like wired after that fight. I'm like, ooh, I need to settle down. Ooh. Aspect All Stuff. I think this is also Aspect's last Sonic game, so thanks to them for like keeping the dream alive on the Master System and the Game Gear. Doing great work there. Like making the series accessible for people who only had those systems, didn't have the fancy Mega Drives, and by this time, Saturn's like 2 generations behind with this game's release, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, and this specific version of it, 1997, December 1997, was the release of Sonic Blast on the Master System in Brazil. Oh. Bob says, congratulations on finishing this. I know it was a struggle. Thank you. I do appreciate that. It was a bit of a struggle. At the start, I was like, oh, this is an easy game. It's for kids. It's like Sonic Chaos. But towards the end, they really crank it up. I would have welcomed a Chaos-style level of difficulty, but no. Yeah, but I enjoyed it anyway. Like, you can get through with rewinds and stuff, and people telling you which teleporter to take. Given saying, yeah, Sega was really delayed on their handhelds. Yeah. Too bad they never made another handheld, unless I count the VMU, I guess. You could put mini games on that sometimes. Yeah. It is very interesting. Okay, yeah, I don't know if I have anything more to say, but, like, the ending, so clearly DKC2 inspired. All those comparisons that I was making to DKC all the way through, like, oh, the Nomad, okay. The Nomad in 1999, which was a portable way to play Mega Drive games. True, that was another handheld that they did. Yeah, I wasn't thinking of that because it wasn't like a distinct thing that got its own games. It just played the games from that system, but portably. So yeah, I think it counts though. And wait, Sega did the Neo Geo Pocket Color for SNK? I didn't know that's how it worked. Which has Dreamcast Link functionality, which is why the logo has the Dreamcast spiral as part of the P. Whoa, you're blowing my mind, Gibbon. I didn't know that. Yeah, I thought when Sonic Pocket Adventure came out, that was like the the first Sonic game on a non-Sega system, but you're telling me that the Neo Geo Pocket Color was a Sega system. That's news to me. That's incredible. I gotta research this. That sounds really cool. And then the team at SNK that made Pocket Adventure left and formed DIMPS, which then I was just talking about how they have such a history with the Sonic series, of course. They made a lot of good contributions to it over the years, including my favorite Sonic game, Sonic Rush. My second favorite Sonic game, Sonic Rush Adventure. What's my third favorite? Forces. I think I'm gonna have to make a Sonic tier list after I'm done with these. I'll actually have opinions at that point. Gibbon is fortunate to own a physical copy of Pocket Adventure. A fun little thing. Yeah, it was a cool game. I'm pretty sure I played it on stream. Yeah, I did. I definitely did. Yeah, it's probably pretty rare, right? Okay. So, yeah, so next time, I've got only a few options left. I could play Mean Bean Machine. There's the unreleased Edusoft game, and there's Spinball. I think that's what we've got left in terms of the 8-bit stuff. But I also want to do a little bit of jamming. Sonic Jam. Still got to figure that one out, though. But yeah, it'll be one of those next time. One or more of those. Yet to be determined. So until then, have a good one, and thank you very much for watching me today. This was a pretty cool little stream, and getting to see some corners of the Sonic franchise off the beaten path a little bit. Am I going to try the Triple Trouble remake, Bob asks. You know what? If I do, I don't think I'm going to stream it, but you have certainly recommended it a few times, so it's like I'm definitely considering it. Yeah. Or is it worth streaming? I don't know. How long does it take to like clear it in a basic run, do you think? Do you think it'd be a good stream game? Yeah, why not? We'll throw it in there. I'll do it. You talked me into it. Gibbon asking if there is an 8-bit pop full mail. I don't believe so. We'll be good. Sister Sonic Jr. Yeah. Alright. Hour and a half, 2 hours. That's perfect for my stream. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll look into it. I'll put it on the list. Okay. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm signing off. So thank you for watching and goodbye. Bye.